React Review Attack. I'm George Michael, and we're going to be doing a reaction to the final trailer of Batman v Superman. I hope this trailer really sells me on this movie. I'm going to go watch it regardless. Kind of a huge Batman fan. I even have the comic book that this movie is supposedly going to be taking a lot from The Dark Knight Returns. I have The Dark Knight Returns Part 1 and Part 2, the animated movies, which I highly suggest if you haven't seen those. Hopefully this gets rid of my fears that the second trailer gave to me that revealed too much and just seems like too much stuff is shoehorned in. Okay, we're gonna check it out. I'm so excited.
Master Wayne. Thermal imaging is showing me 24 hostiles on the 3rd floor. Why don't I drop you off on the 2nd?
Bang. Oh. Fuck.
I'm getting slow in my old age, Alfred.
Even you got too old to die young, not for lack of trying.
He has the power to wipe out the entire human race. If we believe there's even a 1% chance that he is our enemy, we have to take it as an absolute certainty.
The greatest gladiator match in the history of the world. God versus man. Day versus night.
You're psychotic.
It's a 3-syllable word for any thought too big for little minds.
But not if you wouldn't like you.
No, I don't think you've ever known anyone like me.
Wonder Woman. Oh.
You know the oldest line in America? That power can be innocent.
Oh! Okay, I'm gonna watch it one more time. I'm gonna edit this part out simply so I can review it a little bit better. It looks good so far. What this trailer does that no other really trailer, like for me at least, did is show how much of a threat Batman can be to Superman. Because there's a whole bunch of other channels and big Superman fanboys, and can't really call them fanboys because I'm being a Batman fanboy, but they show it's like, oh, Superman would just destroy Batman, blah 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 blah. Read this fucking comic book and eat a dick. Kind of the whole premise of what makes the Batman so awesome. It's not just his superior martial arts skill, but how intelligent he is, and how he uses his resources. He's the ultimate human being going against pretty much a god from another planet. Don't get me wrong, I love Superman, and it's this crazy thing that we finally get to see this clash of titans, and I absolutely am gonna love this movie. This has brought hope back to me. I was really afraid that the second trailer, specifically, I do like Zack Snyder's movies, but I don't necessarily love them. I really liked Watchmen, but the director's cut, the one that came out in theaters, the pacing was completely off. Even though it was a very good adaptation to its comic book, it felt like it staggered in certain places, didn't really necessarily brought the emotional impact that it needed in certain aspects of the movie. But the director's cut, which is 40 minutes longer, it's a really long movie. That's what I was afraid of when I saw the second trailer with Doomsday, that they're shoehorning, you got Batman, you got Superman, Flash apparently is in it, Wonder Woman, who's going to be a pretty big part, and so many Justice League members. and then they're supposed to, Batman and Superman are supposed to fight, and then like they're supposed to, you know, start the Justice League and like Doomsday and freaking like there's so much going on that I just really thought that like the pacing was just gonna be awful and stuff like that. What this shows me is that maybe there's gonna be Easter eggs and shout outs to those things, but I really hope that it focuses mostly in the interactions between, you know, Bruce Wayne and Clark Kent, Batman and Superman. I'm also very excited to finally see a Wonder Woman live action anything. Well, besides, you know, the one with Linda Carter in I believe 70s or 80s, I don't remember. I've seen some of that. But you finally get to see, you know, she's a god, she's intimidating, she's just as intimidating as Superman, even more so because she kills people. So even though Superman did kill, not gonna spoil it if you haven't seen Man of Steel. If you haven't seen Man of Steel, please watch it before this movie because that establishes this universe. But Wonder Woman's a badass, and I really hope like they pretty much like show her as like this Greek god who has wrath and like hates, not necessarily hates, but like has compassion for humanity, but at the same time she can be wrathful as a god. I'm very excited for this movie. I really want to see this one part. I want to see, let's see if I can get it in there. Whoop. Yeah, I want to see Batman kick Superman in the fucking face. That's one of the, that's on my bucket list. I want to see it with his like his metal boot, just like ah. I really want to see some crazy stuff. Oh yeah, and then like there's the shout out to the Joker that we saw in the other trailer. That's really something really I'm looking forward to. This Civil War, Deadpool, Doctor Strange, there's so many movies, Suicide Squad, there's so many movies coming out. As someone who isn't necessarily a DC fanboy or a Marvel fanboy, like this year just seems to be just like a sweet treat for like the comic book fans. I'm really looking forward to it. Overall, I think what the trailer did is show how intimidating the Batman was, you know, how him just kicking everyone's ass. Shows Superman slowly realizing that a human can take him down, possibly, and we'll see what that leads to, even though most of us can guess. And I want to see what role Wonder Woman plays. The only thing that I don't really like about this movie, coming in and from the trailer, is just, man, Lex, Jesse Eisenberg as Lex. I don't get it, I don't feel it. Just seems like it's just Jesse Eisenberg being his weird self, and his name happens to be Lex in this movie. Hopefully I'm wrong. Hopefully he blows me away, but I really haven't seen anything with him that I've enjoyed. I've enjoyed The Social Network, but he seems like he's been playing that same character always. Hopefully I'm wrong. I want this movie to be absolutely phenomenal. This is one of the most expensive movies of all time. Warner Brothers is betting a lot on this movie. Betting it all. But I was George Michael. This is React Review Attack. Go ahead and subscribe to my channel if you like my little rant and my reaction. I don't do reactions too often. The main focus of this channel is to do reviews. So I will be doing a Deadpool review tomorrow. I'm going to be watching it tonight. Probably in IMAX. Okay guys, see you later. I hope you enjoy. Don't forget to subscribe, comment, and like this video.